In today's video, I bought an abandoned cattle ranch for $250,000 and I have plans to make it profitable by the end of the year. Can I do it? Stay tuned to find out. If you guys like this new series, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe and turn on all post notifications so you can see every new upload. Alright, enjoy. Well, here we are. Farmville County. Honestly, I gotta say, I'm surprised this truck made it this far. Yeah, we're almost at the new property. Hopefully this is a better business venture than all my previous ones. I'm just hoping to make money. That's literally all I want to do. Because every other business venture I failed. Some cattle from the previous farm, I'm really happy that they have survived the trip. I've had to make multiple stops to feed and give them water. Yeah, 14 odd hours later, here we are. Got to start a brand new life, pretty much. Now, the one thing I heard about this place is half of the equipment is run down. So it's either A, not gonna start, or B, it's not gonna run really good. So hopefully we can sort all that out. Man, I was really hoping I'd have some crops. Here she is. Holy, this is gonna be a crap ton of work to get back to its former glory, but we're here now. Everything seems to look like it did in the pictures, at least. Yeah, they just left equipment out in the rain. That's not good. Okay, there we go. The cows are out to pasture. Okay, so this is the property. Got a decent amount of acreage. Yeah, honestly, there's not really much to it. It's an old ranch that was active in the 80s and shut down in the late 90s. So most of the equipment here is going to be very, very old. Like that tractor over there, for example. That thing is way older than, well, my dad probably. Apparently there's something in here that's from the 50s, but can't quite tell what it is, the gap in the boards. But for now, we'll just check out what's in the barn. Okay, so this is where they just stored a bunch of random equipment. Baler, seeder, planter, whatever. Cultivator, grain car, and a 4630. Oh boy, but looking at this, it doesn't look like it's gonna run, but I mean, hey, we'll give it a shot. I mean, it's been sitting here for years. What are the odds that it actually starts? That's the horn. Yeah, no chance. Now, we're just gonna move over to this shed. Just unblock that. There we go. Whoa! Okay, I was not expecting that. That's a beautiful Chevy Apache. I like the paint job on this. She's definitely seen better days than an old 4-tracks. Usually, I've had a good experience with 4-tracks, so this thing should probably start. It wants to start. Hold on. I'll grab some battery boosters. Alright, the battery booster's been hooked up for a minute now. Let's see if it fires up this time. There it goes. Hey, got it all out of the shed nice and easy. Let's just hook it up. That was realistic. Okay. Now we've got room to work on this truck. Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Because I have to figure out how to get this thing out of here. Hold on, I have an idea. Well, that took a little bit of work, but I got it at a slightly better angle. Don't know what I have no clue if I damaged anything underneath or not, considering how corroded the body is, but hey, at least we can access the door now. This is a big contrast to the outside. The interior is very, very clean. I'll just confirm that it doesn't fire up. Yeah, no, it doesn't fire up. Okay, I know one full tank of this trailer doesn't really do much, but they've at least got some water. So, yeah, at least I won't die of thirst. Okay, let's at least see if we can get one of these tractors running. Haven't been over to this Ford yet. Let's see what's up with this. Looks wise isn't too terrible. There is some paint fade, but other than that, and a bit of dirt, looks good. It wants to start. Is it the battery maybe? Hold on. This battery booster, help me. Okay, it's being boosted. Actively being boosted. Takes a little bit, but yeah. So how's your weekend been? Okay, it's ready to fire up, hopefully. Okay, now it's running. We'll just let it idle for a bit, just so we can just see if there's any leaks anywhere. So we have a running, driving tractor now. I just don't know if it stops. Like, my only concern is it not stopping, so I'm gonna take it a bit slow through here. Okay, so there's this old torn up combine out the back here. There's never gonna ever be a time where I'm gonna need parts from this. Everything looks corroded, everything looks terrible on this. I wouldn't even like peel the back triangle off to put it on something else. This shed, I do not have the keys for it. They have specifically told me they don't know where the keys are, but they're on the farm somewhere. They should hopefully be on the farm somewhere, but if they find them on them, they'll bring me the keys. But he did say that there was one more building on the property. I just don't know where it is. Apparently it's even older than what is built here, if that's even somehow possible. Okay, just check over the cedar before we even think about hooking it up. Paint's a little worn out. This hose is giving me a bit of cause for concern, but I'll stick some duct tape on it, it'll be fine. Hook this all up, hook up the hoses. Okay, now that I'm seeing that hose a bit stretched out, there's definitely a hole in it. Hold on. Duct tape to the rescue! Just gonna wrap it around there. And there we go. Okay, that should hold up at least for now. So I know I gotta get a replacement hose for this. So I'm gonna leave this here, and I'm gonna call up the co-op, see if I can get some seed delivered, and then yeah, depending on how much we got in the budget, might have to rent a fert spreader at some point. All right, so I just got a phone with the co-op. They can't do delivery today, but I can go pick up my seed. So yeah, I'm gonna head out and do that. I'm gonna just buy as much as I can fit in the back of the Suburban. Okay, I finally made it back with all the seed. I'm just gonna start loading it up bag by bag, just so I don't have to push around the pallet anymore. Those things are heavy. And that's the last bag that I need. Now I just gotta get all this put back in the shed. I'm gonna use the quad bike for this one, actually. This has already been the most useful piece of equipment today. Okay, it'll be digging into my back a bit, but better than carrying it all the way there. Lift it up onto the shelf at a better angle. Yeah, that actually looks good. Okay, let's get the other pallet on here. Ooh, this is really digging into my back, but somehow this four-wheeler is managing to tow this at an alarming rate of speed. Alright, we're back in the shed, no issues whatsoever. Let's move this pallet. Holy Jesus, this is heavy. Okay, good. Good to know. We can't plant till tomorrow. Just my luck. Well, looks like this tractor's not going to really end up being useful today. We'll park this tractor here because, well, if I need to do a jump start on this thing, it's better to use the tractor than the truck. So it was broken pieces of a fan, and the fan belt was a little worn out. Yeah, honestly, there's not too much wrong with this except for the fan belt and maybe the alternator getting replaced soon. But yeah, I'm just gonna have a rummage through my parts box, see what I can find. Alright. So I did manage to find a fan belt that fits, surprisingly. So I'm going to jump up in, see if we can get it started. Okay, still no dice. I reckon it's a battery issue. Gonna hook up some jumper cables. Okay, the jumper cables are hooked up to the battery now. Let's see what we can do. That was almost instantaneous. Probably bad fuel in the system, so we don't want to run this for too long. So I'm gonna call up a company. I'm gonna call up the fuel company, see if they can bring out fuel for the rusted out fuel tank outside. Okay, the inside of that looked good. I've called up the company. They said they can deliver out in the next half hour. So until then, I guess it's just a waiting game. I might see what else needs looked over. Like, this grain car seems like it's got a bit of a flat tire, so I might pump that up while I wait. Okay, so the fuel bill just came out, was almost $5,000, but I got the tractor filled up, and yeah, hopefully it'll start running a bit smoother. And I think the first project, aside from seeding, is going to be cultivating that field out front. It looks horrendous. Okay, so honestly, it's not a bad field. So yeah, I gotta think of some stuff to plant in here, but that's a lot of seagulls for one small strip. Now, I know you're not gonna want to watch me cultivate this whole field, so yeah, I might just skip ahead to when it's finished, just so you guys don't get so bored. Yeah, I will see you when I am finished with this field. And with that, cultivating on this field has been completed. It took a lot longer than I wanted it to, but we got it finished. But now, I think we just start putting equipment away for the night. And quite frankly, I kind of want to work on that truck. Alright, the building is organized. I'm just going to go put all the other stuff away. Move some more stuff around. And now, I'm just going to park the four-wheeler out of the way, but still very, very accessible. And yeah, I think at this point, nothing really left to do except work on the truck for a couple of hours. So yeah, that's where we're going to end it today. Hope you all enjoyed. Like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time.